So hey guys, Crickbox is back, and today we are previewing the weekend games, the big clash of New Zealand Pakistan, which apparently I don't think it's big. But then we have Australia England. It's the Ashes banter still going on, and then we have India versus South Africa, the real giants of the tournament. So let's start with New Zealand versus Pakistan. So since we have Tushar from New Zealand, so Tushar, who's your pick? Are you picking New Zealand or Pakistan?
I mean, asking me this question is you'd rather
Exactly.
take a knife and stab me in my chest. uh, um,
I know.
yeah. If Pakistan would play Antarctica, I think I would favor Antarctica. In fact, if
Oh,
Pakistan would play a team from Mars, I would favor the team from Mars.
I
oh
know.
Where there is point to be noted, it doesn't have humans. I would still favor them. So, so yeah, knowing I think New Zealand has a great game to look forward to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pakistan's bowling versus New Zealand top order will be a great contest. At the same time, even a bigger contest would be New Zealand. How do Pakistan face Trent Bolt? Um, I know that Chinnaswamy is a batting pitch. It's an absolute belter uh, for an high scoring game. But I personally feel if New Zealand wins the toss, I think they should bat.
Mm.
A lot will depend on yes, it is. I mean, possibly chasing under the lights could be easy because of the dew factor in Bangalore.
Yeah,
Um, However, the
it's a day
first 10
game.
overs or 15 overs. Oh yeah, actually it is a day game. So probably the first 10 overs if Bolt can find his rhythm,
Hmm.
Pakistan batters might struggle. Um, a lot depends on the toss. I personally feel so.
Okay, so this
Probably
is
again, I might contradict my point by the way because it there are chances of raining. तो ऐसा हो सकता है डेथ लूज लग जाए तो शायद chase could also be a good option.
okay. So this is Abhishek. This is coming too much from heart. So I guess
Yeah.
I'll ask you another question. The another question is, what about the matchups?
Mm.
Pakistan is always had like superior hand over New Zealand in World Cups,
Yeah.
especially 50 overs.
Especially
So
50 overs. But
yeah,
I think that's mostly win in knockouts. This is almost a literal knockout for Pakistan. So yeah, you're right. Matchup is going to be quite different,
yeah.
and the intensity is going to be different as well. But I'm hoping New Zealand would come good tomorrow.
Okay. And so, like Tushar said, that New Zealand should, bat and chase both.
Oh.
So, what do you feel? What do you feel?
I think in a day game it's always good to bat first,
Yeah.
provided क्योंकि 50 over 100 over wicket में थोड़ा wear and tear तो आ ही जाता है नाना करते भी. So I think it is always better. And obviously Pakistan chasing is मतलब not so good all historically as well as
Yeah, they're
in
not good
pressure games.
chasers. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think New Zealand should bat first when if they win the toss.
And I guess the biggest question in this game is now I'll move on to you, Tushar. Who should play in place of Matt Henry? You want Kyle Jamieson or Lockie Ferguson? If Lockie Ferguson is fit.
I so update is Lockie Ferguson may not play.
Okay.
He's missed another training session, but he's had a few training session here and there, but the proper team training session is what he's missed.
Hmm.
I was thinking Ish Sodi could
Could be a
actually
handful.
be
Like
could, yeah, because one, I don't think he's played in the tournament
Yeah.
yet. Second, I'm Pakistan against
against
leg
leg spinners.
spinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with wrist spinners, and he's quicker through the air. Is Sodi? Yes, he
Hmm.
flies the ball, but he can be quick through the air. So one
Mhm.
end can be given to Sandner, the other end can be given to Ish Sodi. I think there is a chance. But again, having said that, shorter ground, batting pitch. Yeah, it will be a great decision by the management, whoever comes in.
Although last Ola game was not a flat track in Bangalore where Sri Lanka beat
Oh,
England.
it wasn't.
It
Yeah.
wasn't actually.
No.
It was moving and
Acha,
jogging around a lot, and it
acha.
was क्या 154 all out हुआ था ना England
Yeah.
157.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
England
so
is not there
Uh,
to play cricket.
हाँ
They
मतलब
are just
they're not
complaining about
bench.
breathing issues.
Yeah, so
uh,
they're not, England is definitely not the benchmark, but I think it was not a flat track. It was
Yeah.
not the game in which Australia and Pakistan played like a 399 wicket, right? But
Yeah,
I think it's Ish Sodhi is definitely a good matchup. But push कौन होगा otherwise if not Matt
Yeah,
Henry?
I think they will
What's
play
their
Kyle. No,
Kyle?
Tushar was absolutely right. If
Yeah,
the ground wouldn't have been Bangalore,
yeah,
so I think they will go for Kyle Jamieson because whatever IPL experience Kyle Jamieson he
yeah,
has in like RCB.
yeah,
So he has played in Bangalore. So
yeah,
he has like little bit whatever, and anyways, like,
right.
playing a leg spinner, other than, their legendary batsman Babar Azam, nobody will be like, like Ishodi won't be a threat to anyone else. Yeah, Babar Azam has his leg spin issues and all that, but it's a very smaller ground. So I think Kyle Jamieson would be better. Though
Correct.
my pick for this game is Pakistan. I think because of I think this scheduling is like total crap for New Zealand.
yeah,
They played the first game against England, right? And then they played like three games against shitty teams.
yeah,
I can't say them shitty because they're playing really good, but actually, like, they were under them, right? Like Netherlands,
Yeah,
Bangladesh, Afghanistan. And I guess New Zealand
yeah,
gained this false confidence. And
yeah.
Bangladesh, yeah,
एक टीम shitty थी उसमें.
कौन सी?
You can
Oh,
call one team shitty.
Bangladesh. Yeah, Bangladesh. No,
Uh,
but the shittiest team made the biggest damage.
yeah,
उन्होंने उनका उसका अंगूठा तोड़ दिया केन विलियमसन का.
yeah, seriously. उन्होंने
Right.
पूरे टूर्नामेंट में कोई और वैल्यू ऐड नहीं किया है और न्यूजीलैंड का वो कर दिया.
हाँ, तो
और
आई थिंक.
भाई तुम
या.
ये देखो कि इंग्लैंड हैविंग अ टेरिबल फॉर्म, राइट?
हाँ.
सारे मैचेस ऑलमोस्ट वो हार रहे हैं, प्रॉब्ली लाइक दे वन वन गेम। मगर
हाँ.
बाहर कौन हुआ है अभी तक? बांग्लादेश।
बांग्लादेश.
अभी तक क्रिक बस पे अगर ई लिखा आ रहा है किसी आगे, बांग्लादेश।
बांग्लादेश. तो हाँ, चलो देखते हैं. अभिषेक, व्हाट्स योर पिक दो?
I, New Zealand. New Zealand. I
न्यूजीलैंड.
think that they're gonna come good tomorrow.
Okay, so Tushar, now rapid fire. So best batsman for you in the game?
कौन बॉय?
Conway from Pakistan.
12th मैन।
Okay. Abhishek.
Rachin Ravindra, उसके पेरेंट्स का बर्थ प्लेस है. So I'm hoping he'd come good. It's his
Yeah,
literal
ओह,
home ground. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah,
And for Pakistan?
I can't pick 12th man. So I'll pick for level your King Batur.
Uh, well, my picks are Rachin Ravindra for sure. New Zealand, I'm picking Rachin Ravindra. Or you know
Yeah,
what? I'll go for another player, Daryl Mitchell. I'll
yeah,
pick Mitchell.
makes sense.
yeah,
And
yeah,
from Pakistan, my pick is Mohammad Rizwan. Because
Hmm.
in these
right.
games, he's he's the player
Clutch
who,
player.
gets it. Yeah, he's a very touch player and he gets it going every time. Okay, bowler. Tushar, bowler for you from New Zealand.
Trent Bolt,
Pakistan,
Trent Bolt, Shaheen।
Shaheen. Abhishek.
Hmm. I think Pakistan के लिए it's probably gonna be Shaheen. I hope he's मतलब lefty है तो Shaheen. And
Yeah,
I think for New Zealand, I'm gonna pick Mitchell Santner tomorrow.
Mitchell Santner. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I think I'll pick the new guy, Kyle Jamieson, if he plays.
If he plays, yeah,
Yeah, because Kyle Jamieson has a very good record against Pakistan.
sure he does. Yeah.
And from Pakistan, I'll pick
Meetha.
Mohammad Wasim Jr. So
Provided
that
he plays. I think he'll play tomorrow, yeah.
yeah. So those are my picks. So let's see who
Hmm.
performs and who wins. So now
What
let's
are
move
the
on to
what are the individual battles that you guys look up to? Like,
individual battles.
what do you want to see?
See,
And yes, this will be good.
it will be like, the battle which will decide the fate of the game. I think it will be Trent Bolt versus, like, top three of Pakistan, and
Hmm.
Shaheen versus Devon Conway. Because if
Hmm.
Conway and Rachin Ravindra are there after Shaheen's first spell, New Zealand will take it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Williamson playing
My
tomorrow?
No, no, no.
no.
He's not playing.
No.
Okay. I saw
I'm
him.
kind of I think Pakistan has an X factor in Fakhr Zaman because he's performed well last game. Plus,
Yeah.
I think Bolt against lefties may not be the best as much as he is for the right handers
Yeah.
and short small ground. So Fakhar Zaman can pack a punch when he hits it. Even his miss hits can go for six.
No, you are right.
Mm.
Because he's the X factor player actually. Because he's the only
Mm,
one who plays at like good strike rate too. The others are
True.
not threatening
exactly.
that much.
From
Yeah.
Pakistan. Yeah, correct.
I'm
Correct.
I'm I'm just going for Pakistan because I have always seen that New Zealand always get better of India and they always get beaten up by Australia and Pakistan. So I've seen them. Like even in the
Mm,
T20 World Cup when Pakistan played semi-final, New Zealand was looked so off color. I'm like, I don't know what has happened to them. Trent Bolt was not swinging
right.
the ball. Santner couldn't do anything. Whether when Santner is playing against India, Indians look to defend him that we won't
Mm.
give him a wicket. So that's what I feel. So I guess let's move to the second game, which is
Yeah.
like, Ashes battle. England
Mm.
versus Australia. Oh, in this, I'm telling you, my pick is England. I'm not picking Australia just because there is too much things going with Australia. I don't understand. Maxwell is falling off golf cart and Mitchell Marsh has gone for some family emergency. I completely don't understand that what's going on because I have never seen Australian team like this. I have seen them like the most committed team ever, whether it's fielding, batting, bowling, and all. So I have this feeling that England will make a look. Obviously, now it will be called as an upset. So it will
Yeah.
be an upset. But I think England will beat Australia. Tushar, what are your views on this?
I'm going to back Australia.
Yeah.
And primarily because there are things that are not falling in place for them, or there is a lot going around that we don't know of.
Yeah,
Because I don't think Mitchell Marsh has given a reason. It's just said to be personal reasons, right?
personal. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So we don't know what's going around. But at the same time, somebody comes in, lands last night, comes off the plane, scores a century.
Yeah.
yeah,
So Australia is full of players who can take the game away. And the best part is somebody from Australia. Like you will never see Australia 45 for six,
Mm.
yeah,
or 90 for seven or something of that sort. There will be somebody who'll take one end, and then there will be 30 40s, and they'll have the score touching 250 or probably 300 and so on and so forth.
True. True.
Even if they collapse. Second, I think England's just poor. England's nothing's working for them. I think they've tried different combinations. It's just they are at a place where they don't know what to do and what is going right and what is going wrong. So Australia is the team that I'm looking forward to.
Abhishek,
Yeah.
what's your say?
You know what I'm picking, Australia. I'm not picking England even, it's the same it's like with Tushar, right? Even if a team from Mars comes and plays cricket, I'm not gonna pick England.
Well,
It
yeah, like I know I know your feelings very well for
yeah.
England. So, for England, this guy can do a video of 20 minutes of his own. He can only he will start with man cading and all that stuff, and he will make up the video very entertaining. So, but uh,
uh,
but but like but what are your guys' views on this? Like, so on one side, I already mentioned that this happened to Maxwell and Mitchell Marsh also
Yeah.
left, right? And the
yeah,
other thing is going on. There's an article from Nasser Hussain that Yorkshire guys want because there are five Yorkshire players in the
Yeah.
squad. These guys want Joe Root as captain, and they don't want to play under Josh Butler and all this. I don't know. Is Nasser Hussain smoking something or what's going on? What do you feel about that, Abhishek?
यार आई थिंक नासिर हुसैन के ऐसे कई ट्वीट्स आए हैं जो उसने बाद में बेचारे ने क्लैरिफाई किए, ये तो मैंने कभी बोला ही नहीं है, तो there's
Ah,
a lot of fake news as well going around. I don't
okay.
think everything is probably true, and I because it's Nasir Hussain's pretty blunt. अगर उसे बोलना होता है वो सामने, I mean he called out
yeah,
Joe Root's excuse right in front of the cameras, right? So I don't think
Yeah.
he's somebody. He don't think he made that kind of statement anyway. But I know obviously when a team loses, there's like dissection of everybody and who wants what and all that stuff, right? Things happen
Yeah.
in cricket, but I don't think the statement's true, to be honest.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. So, okay. For this game, Tushar, who will be your batsman? Best batsman?
I'm going to pick David Warner purely for his records against England.
एक
I
मिनट
think
एक मिनट
he
कुछ
he
पॉज
yeah.
लियो, कुछ तरफ 5 मिनट 30 सेकंड रह गए, तो वी हैव टू रैप दिस अप.
नहीं मुझे पता है, मैं देख रहा हूँ, मेरे पास
अच्छा,
भी
तेरे
है।
को भी आ रहा है ना वो
हाँ
नोटिफिकेशन?
हाँ,
फिर ठीक है, ठीक है, फिर ठीक है. हाँ.
मैं देख रहा हूँ,
Yeah.
5 मिनट रह
हाँ.
गए, आई नो।
So so mine is David Warner,
ओके
and that's purely on the basis of his records and performance against England.
Yeah.
ओके, एंड व्हाट अबाउट इंग्लिश बैट्समैन?
Uh, Butler, I would like to see him firing, I guess. Yeah, more than his form. It's just personal that I want him to perform because the only good Englishman that I think I'm a fan of.
Hmm.
Okay. My picks will be for this game. Australia, I will obviously pick like Travis Head,
Yeah.
and England, I'll be looking a Ben Stokes special. That's what I can think of.
Yeah.
What about you, Abhishek?
I'm gonna go with Steven Smith. I think उसका स्टैचू भी बना है मुंबई में अभी अभी, तो तो it
सचिन के
makes more
स्टैचू को
sense.
अपना कह रहा है।
तो वो and Joe Root. I'm gonna go with the Fab two of the Fab four.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's it's gonna be a good game. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. It's not gonna be a dead rubber like England have
I
been
hope
playing.
so. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's a close game. For England's sake.
Yeah.
It's not a 150 bowl out again. So hopefully it's a close
I,
game.
it will
I
be
think New
definitely.
Zealand Pakistan is going to be a close game as well. To
I
be
think
honest,
so.
I
Yeah.
mean,
If
yeah, I
rain
think
doesn't play
I
a
think the
spoil sport.
weekend's packed, man. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
weekend's packed with good games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here were the previews of two games. So here we are signing off. Please like, share, and subscribe. Cricket Puck.